Welcome to episode 13 of this Manor Lord's Farmer Fred Let's Play series. As you can see, the snow is thawing. We made it through winter and we can hopefully start getting a bit more food. We've got this insane shoal of fish resource over here, which is currently growing. I'm tempted to actually get some more from that. I can't believe that is 1,400. That is just huge. So that should give us plenty of resources there. I think I'm just going to get that built as well. We've got plenty of planks and timber available. So I'm going to take that off. I actually think we would really benefit from a forester's hut over here. Probably on that side. So let's do that. And we want to build some more houses, I think. So we are ready to expand. All of these are kind of max capacity at the moment. I think we could. I think I'm just going to take all of these trees down with the new camp here. And then we can go back there. So let's just move that for now. And then we can build loads of new houses over there. Kind of want to keep that as a forest area. And a lot of this is going to be for orchards. So I think that's what we're going to go into next. We're going to orchardry. I mean, there's nothing stopping us building a bunch of houses here, actually. So let's just build two houses. Do some nice big gardens in these orchards. Is that big enough? I think we want to go wide, right?
Look here.
I think I can go one more. There we go.
Come on.
And let's... I mean, that's saying 6, but we're going to go... That's very wide. And we need the actual houses, so let's go 3. But we'll just build the first 2 to get started. So those guys should be pretty busy. They've got... Forester's hut to build. They've got the logging camp to move. That is under construction. And not to forget, we need a church. That is going to be one of the main things this episode. We need to find out where we're going to put this church. Actually fits perfectly in there. That's almost too perfect to not use it. I think I'm going to have to put it there. It's just too good. So let's get that down. I'm going to put that as low priority just because I kind of want all of the other things to be done first. And we'll just put one person on the fisherman's hut for now. And how is Lumbridge doing? I think all right, to be honest. I think they're doing all right. How's our trading post looking? So we're not exporting any food. We're just getting rid of linen, salt. The price of salt has gone down, actually, so I'm going to stop exporting that for now. Money really isn't an issue for us at the moment, so I leave that as it is. I say that, and then the taxes go up. Classic. I think that's probably good for now. But we also do want to build some additional houses here. And I think I might build them in this area. I don't like building all the houses in one place. I do think there is some nice benefit to spreading it out a little bit. We have our, what did I call this? Our baker's house. I don't know why this is showing that we're in Falador because we're definitely not. We have our baker's house over here. Let's get that upgraded as well. But we definitely need some more houses as well. So I'm probably build another one next to that baker's house.
Look here.
I think I'll build 2 actually. Hopefully they don't get jealous.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
And that's a lovely field of flax that we got there, growing nicely. And how's it look? If you just press tab, you can see things are growing nicely. Got 4 fields of wheat, 1 field of barley, 1 field of flax. I think that is pretty nice combo there. I don't actually know how you move them over to this pasture. How would we move them over? I don't know how you move them onto that. I have to figure that out at another point. So there's a couple more houses there. Should give us a bit more space. Obviously, I don't want to rush to expand too much because we're not getting tons of food right now. I'm actually going to just pause that for a moment until we do get more food. Obviously, bringing in these extra houses is going to help bring in some veggies. Oh, and we also have berries in now. So very important that we get on that as well. They're going to be gone very quickly, though. We could also have these have some little eggs as well, but they don't supply a whole bunch, so I'm not going to get too excited by that prospect. And over here we have a church being built. They've got almost everything they need. Definitely have the resources, just need to bring it over here. And then the last thing we need to hit all of these requirements and start getting some level 2s is going to be this clothing requirement. So that church is now gone up. You can see that is now filled, and we just need some linen. So I think we're going to have to start preparing that in the next autumn over in these fields. We have them assigned, so that's good for now. We have tons of fuel, so I'm actually going to take someone off that. Don't always need people on it at all times. Let's get that upgraded. Always good to have your sort of storehouses and things as upgraded as possible. And probably another 2 people over here, actually. Because we do want to cut all of this down. So I'm not too bothered if they do it super quickly. But that will give us a large amount of timber. And can probably take someone off the saw pit for now. Okay, so Falador is expanding. We have more people moving in. And eventually, we'll get these set up for success. But I think for now, we just want them to be expanding. We don't have loads of space. I think we definitely want to expand their living capacity there. Have that large storehouse being upgraded. Oh, this fish. Oh my god, that's almost maxed out. Let's definitely get some people on that. I'm always worried about overdoing it and, you know, overfishing or overhunting. And sometimes it just isn't an issue. It does regenerate actually quite well. I think that's the only one that needs another upgrade as well. Let's have that as a priority because these ones don't actually have anything in the gardens. And of course, the flax fields are the highest priorities. And we won't have heavy plow, but actually it's going to be fine with just a couple of fields. But it's absolutely soaking wet right now, which is maybe that's good for fishing. These guys certainly gathering a lot of fish. It's being collected quite effectively though. So, I mean, with the granary literally right next door, you would hope so. I think I'm going to wait until that is closer to max, but I'd like to get that upgraded as well, where possible. And that has been upgraded as well. So as soon as it comes around to autumn, we're going to be in a really good spot. Once we start getting that flax in, we're going to have all the linen we could ever want. We do have hides as a backup though. So probably could start getting those if we built a tannery just in the interim. And I think I'm going to do that just to get us over the hump so we can start upgrading these. So where is it? Tannery. And those are being stored in this storehouse. So why not build it right next door? Maybe we'll build it just there on the corner. And they are certainly doing a very good job of clearing all of this. Wow. Not struggling for logs at the moment. I mean, church will need to be upgraded at some point, and we do have clay deposit over there. But I do want to focus on expansion right now. Okay, that is definitely full now, so let's put another person on the granary. I think I'll wait until probably until September then, until we start farming over there. These orchards are looking awesome, and we'll be harvesting those apples very soon. Generic storage full. Okay. So I'm actually just going to take those guys off because I don't think we need that much timber. We have 10 months worth of food. I think what we need is a pack station pretty soon. As I said, it would be great to start trading some of these apples or bread or whatever else we have with the other region, and then we can get some of that fish as well. I think let's build a little pack station down here. I'll wait for the other region to be ready first a little bit though, I think. And we do want this to be a bakery at some point, but we need to upgrade it first. So let's get that upgraded. And you can see we've still got loads of flour. You know, all of this is ready and waiting to be turned into bread. And we have lots of grain still, so we have a lot of food potentially in the works that just hasn't been made yet. So I think really just speeding up that process is what we want to go for. And we have our other granary here. And we'll turn this into a bakery. We do have 2 families in there already. We could already upgrade it to a level 3. I think I'll turn it into a bakery first, which we need those planks for. I think we're pretty well spread out at the moment. I'm not going to keep too many people in the saw pit, really. Let's upgrade that as well. Like I said, you can never have too many oxen. Yeah, we have 5. We have 5, excuse me. They're not all currently used, which is good. We have loads and loads of fish right now, which will be good for trading. But since our food is so good, I think I can take one person off of that, actually. And I don't see any issue It's probably a bit too early to start on the farming. But we can get someone on this tannery. And then we can start upgrading these to level 2 plots. And we've got a good amount of timber, so we should be able to upgrade these to level 2 quite quickly. And then we can get that important medium village development point, and then we can start going into orchardry. And I think once we get enough spare people that aren't being used, and probably once we've done this in the farming season, I'm going to branch out and go for that clay deposit so we can start and just get this church upgrade out the way. It will be good to hit the requirement as soon as they hit level 2. And you can see here actually already we've got the clothing requirement for all of these already. So they must be pumping out some good amount. Well, we only need 2. So I'm going to start with... Let's start from this end and get those upgraded. That could be the highest priority. So we're almost there. We're almost in autumn. And we can start turning these into future linen and some future bread. Happy with the approval ratings at the moment. Or what have we got here? Work area is empty. Okay. So no more berries for us. Which is perfectly fine. Requirements not met for these guys. Fuel supply. I must need more people distributing then. Because there must be... Really need probably another... Is there a maximum of 20 firewood per market? I hope not. I don't want too many markets. It's not really far for them to go. I think we'll just get more people on the storehouses to make sure things are being properly distributed. But 2 max large storehouses for this should be more than enough to get those requirements. And I definitely don't need anyone on the clay furnace because we don't even have clay resource anymore. But all of this is growing really nicely. We're actually going to be back into the farming cycle once again, which is Farmer Fred's speciality. So there's going to be a lot of that in this Let's Play series. Just had to pause there because I think we've just created another firewood stall, which means we're getting more firewood in here, which is really good because we need it to definitely supply these guys. I don't know why they're not getting it. Would love a little bit more flexibility here in being able to understand the marketplace and why those guys aren't getting it, because I do have 19 months worth of fuel that should be distributed. And over here we're doing great for food and fuel and just generally everything. I think we're doing very nice. Just need to get those upgrades into these level 2 burgage plots. Speaking of which, that one is now done. And now that we're upgrading these to level 2, they will be looking for those extra requirements. So we want something like a cobbler if we have enough leather, but more likely a tailor or something to turn these into cloaks or clothes. And we're at max housing capacity, so I think we can build another house so we can keep expanding. I want this to be the highest priority. And finish that up, guys. And we're in September, so we need to get on it with the farming. So let's unpause all of these. And we can start farming flax in Falador. So look forward to that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm really enjoying playing this still. I can't wait for a lot of the future updates, like the new map coming out. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of improvements that Greg and Hooded Horse are bringing to the game. So thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in the next one.